Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew, the Promised Child, once again, and welcome to 30-minute session. This is the 30-minute session show. At first, I was pre-recording it. Now I'm gonna bring it live and direct to you guys. Yep. So we're gonna be doing 30-minute session show on YouTube from now on. I was doing it on Instagram and Facebook, but I decided to bring it over here to the YouTube. I think it make more sense to do it on YouTube than do it on Facebook and Instagram, right? And what I want to talk to you about today on 30-minute session is we got to stay focused, right? We live in a time of major distraction, right? Major distraction. We're distracted by celebrity gossip. We're distracted by politics. We're distracted by entertainment. Distracted by everyday life, everyday things, right? It is time for us to focus on making our dreams a reality, right? And I was watching something today that was very, very, very interesting. I didn't really watch the whole video. I didn't look at the whole video of it, but I viewed some of it, right? And it talks about how we are so focused on entertainers and celebrities and politicians. Like, we are locked in on their life. I'm talking about glued in. And on your phone, that's all you see is updates, images of updates and new news of this rapper, that rapper, new news of this politician, that politician, new news of this billionaire, that millionaire. And you just keep seeing the news just keep popping up, right? Just keep showing up, keep popping up. I mean, they flooding the timeline with it. You go to your social media pages, that's all you see. That's all you see. Celebrities, politicians, billionaires, celebrities, politicians, billionaires. That's all you see. Now, I get it. They're flooding your Google with it. They flooding your YouTube with it, right? They're flooding your social media with it. But we have a choice, right? And we can decide what we want to pay attention to and what we don't want to pay attention to. We can decide that. Because on the flip side, the way that social media is moving now, the algorithm shows who you are. The algorithm shows what you like, what you are into. So for example, right, because I said all that, right? But for example, if you like dogs, and you are into dogs, you are a dog lover, right? And that's all you search for on your YouTube. That's all you search for on your Instagram. That's all you search for on your Facebook. That's all you search for on your TikTok. It's going to show you more of dogs. That's what the algorithm is going to show you more. So when you go in there, it's going to show you more dogs. How to make a dog sit down. If a dog is sick, what to give a dog. It's going to show you more dogs. If you are into celebrity gossip, right? That's what it's going to show you on your timeline. More celebrity gossip. You're going to see more celebrity gossip. More channels are going to pop up of celebrity gossip. If you like WWE wrestling, right? It's going to show you more WWE wrestling. That's what it's going to show you. It's going to show you more of that. It might show you some AEW. It might show you some TNA. It might show you some throwback stuff of WCW and ECW. It's going to show you more of wrestling. So that's on the flip side, right? So we can choose what we want to pay attention to because, a lot of people say they have an issue with social media and social media is bad. And I say, no, it's all up to you what you want to watch. When you pick up your phone, and you decide to scroll, right? You decide to scroll when you pick up your phone and you decide to go to you choose what you want to watch on Facebook. Yes, they can suggest you something, right? They can suggest you celebrity gossip. They can suggest you whatever they want to suggest you. But it's up to you what you want to watch. It's up to you what you want to pay attention to. So it's up to you if you want to watch financial shows, financial YouTube channels. It's up to you if you want to watch health shows, exercise shows. It's up to you if you want to watch, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. It's up to you to decide, okay, I don't want to. It's things that they have suggested to me, and I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? And where I'm going with this, like, what we put into our mind, what we watch and what we listen to is important, because it affects the way that we think, it affects the way that we view the world, it affects the way that we see the world. It really does affect us, on how we think. If you're always watching negative stuff, you will start thinking negative. If you start hanging around people, if you hang around people who are negative, you'll start thinking like them. You'll start thinking exactly like them. If they think negative, you're going to think negative. If they think positive, you're going to end up thinking positive. Because we're naturally imitators. We naturally adopt what's around us, our environment. We usually take on what's in our environment. That's why I speak English. If you go to Mexico, that's why they speak Spanish. If you go to Jamaica, that's why they speak the language that they speak. You go to Haiti, that's why they speak the language that they speak. You go to Canada, they speak French. So you end up taking on the ideas, the language, and the culture of the people that's around you. So if all the people around you decide to work out, and that's what they do, they work out for a living, they do this every single day, and you're with them every single day, eventually you're going to start working out. Eventually you're going to start doing push-ups, you're going to start jogging, you're going to start going to the gym with them. You're going to end up taking on their ideas. You're going to end up taking on their actions. You're going to end up imitating what they do. As you heard them say, they say birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. Athletes hang out with athletes. Rappers hang out with rappers. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. You only gonna want to be, and I was talking about this the other day, you only want to be around people who celebrate what you do, who are in agreement with what you do. You don't want to be around people, because what happens is when you start hanging around people who are not agreeing with you, or people who are not into what you into, you be, oh man, that person a lame. That person is straight up lame. I ain't trying to hear nothing they talk. They lame, bro. All they want to do is eat fruits and vegetables. They vegans. Like, man, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be around people who ideas align with your ideas. You know what I'm saying? Because you being around the people who not into what you into, y'all gonna always be disagreeing with each other. Y'all always gonna be arguing with each other. Y'all gonna be thinking each other lame. So you only want to be around people who accept the ideas that you have. That's why Christians hang out with Christians, Muslims hang out with Muslims, Jews hang out with Jews, Crips hang out with Crips, Bloods hang out with Bloods. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is. College students around college students, street guys around street guys. You only want to be around what your belief system is, what your philosophies is. You only want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? But if you stay around another group of people and another group of ideas, you'll end up taking them. If you stay around them long enough, you're going to take on their ideas. If you stay in Mexico long enough and you from America and you're an English speaker, if you stay in Mexico long enough, you're going to end up speaking Spanish. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to end up speaking Spanish. It's going to come to you naturally, because that's what you're around all day. I was watching this video, and this guy was saying that he had moved to France, and he ended up moving to France. And when he got to France, he was like he couldn't speak French at all. But by him staying there for a long period of time, I think he said he was there for like 2 or 3 years, and by him staying there for a long period of time, what ended up happening is he ended up speaking French. It's natural. The more you're around something, the more you will become it. If you want to learn how to speak Chinese, go hang out with some Chinese people every day. You know what I'm saying? That speak Chinese. Hang around them every single day. After a while, you're going to end up speaking Chinese. After a while, it's going to become like second nature to you. It's going to be nothing to speak Chinese. If you hang around millionaires, you hang around them long enough, you're going to end up becoming a millionaire. And if not a millionaire, you're going to be better financially off than you was before. Because now you're around people who understand money. Now you're around people who know how to earn money. Now, you know what I'm saying? They know how to get it. They got the contracts. They got the relationships. They got the walk. They got the talk. You're going to end up doing the same. You're going to end up earning money just like they earn the money. You hang around broke people, You're going to start talking broke. You're going to start thinking broke. You're going to start acting broke because that's all you know. All you know is what you see. All you know is what you're hearing on a regular basis, what's around you on a regular basis. You know, so when you say, well, Promise Child, I don't have any friends, right? I don't have any friends that's into what I'm into. Then go find some new friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I went to my first NBA game in Atlanta, right? And I'm not really into sports like that. Let me make sure I clear that up. I'm not into sports like that. But if I want to learn more about sports, I need to be around people that's into sports. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so when I went to the game, I'm talking to a few people. They letting me know the next game gonna be here, the next game gonna be there. I'm most definitely popping out just who they gonna play. You know what I'm saying? So just by me being around them, I'm learning who the players are, who play basketball, who the star player is, who not the star player, who need to be in the game, where they gonna be at the next time, how much the prices are, because I'm around these people. So since I'm around these people who go to games all the time, now I'm learning. Oh snap! This I can get those seats right there. This I can get those seats up there. This okay, boom. So when you're around different type of people, different cultures, different things, you're just gonna learn things just by being there. You're just gonna learn things like by accident, on purpose. You're just gonna learn stuff. You know, so find out if you want to lose weight, go hang out with the people who go to the gym where people lose weight at. Eventually, you're going to end up meeting somebody there. You're going to become friends with them. They probably already done lost weight, and they can show you how to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? If you want to learn about rap and things like that, go to a rap concert. Go to where people who are into hip-hop at, and you're going to learn more about it. You want to learn more about Christianity? Go talk to somebody that's into Christianity. Like Bob Proctor said. Bob Proctor said the realest thing. If you want to learn how to fly an airplane, right? If you want to learn how to fly an airplane, you need to go talk to a pilot. You don't go talk to a barber. If you want to know how to cut hair, you don't go talk to a pilot. You go talk to a barber. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know how to play basketball, you don't go talk to a football player. You go talk to a basketball player. If you want to learn how to play golf, you don't go talk to a hockey player. You go talk to a person who play golf. So anything that we want to learn, we need to get underneath the people who does it already. I done talked to a few barbers, a lot of barbers actually. And I said, how did you get so good in cutting hair? Oh, I had a mentor. Number one, I've been cutting hair since I was a teenager. My daddy taught me how to do it. My granddaddy taught me how to do it. The old school dude in the neighborhood taught me how to do it. Then I went to school. And then when I went to school and I got out, I went underneath another barber, and this barber taught me how to cut hair. You understand what I'm saying? They taught me how to cut hair. Straight up. Like, so we all need somebody who knows more than us to mentor us and show us things. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be innovative. I'm not saying that you can't create your own way. That ain't what I'm saying. You can create your own way for sure. Like the Wright brothers, they created the airplane. You know what I'm saying? But the Wright brothers were influenced by somebody. I forgot the name of the guy who influenced them, but he was working on flying. I forgot his name. But you could come up with creative ideas. You could come up with things that never been. Like, perfect example. Whoever thought you would be able to get on the phone, go live to the world? Who would have ever thought that? Like, it's like what you could do with the TV back in the day, you could do on your cell phone now. You could live stream to the world. You could go live and be talking to people in Japan. Who would have ever thought this in 1990, 1989, 1975? Who would have ever thought that you can do this? So people are always innovating. People are all like, excuse me. At one time, I remember like the first phones that I had going up, you had to put minutes on the phone. Like, it wasn't like really unlimited phones when I was a kid. I don't remember it being limited. If it was, I didn't have it. We started off with just minutes on there. You know what I'm saying? But who would ever thought you would get to here now when you got unlimited this, unlimited that, unlimited, you know what I'm saying, unlimited phones? Who would have ever thought? No one would have ever thought that that the world would be the way that it is today. If you would have told somebody that the world was going to be the way it is today, you would have thought it was going to be impossible for these things to happen. You would have thought it would be impossible to get on a phone and actually talk to somebody across the world live. People would have thought that was impossible. I remember when I was a kid, Blockbuster, the DVD company was lit. Blockbuster was on fire when I was a kid. I couldn't wait to go to Blockbuster and go rent out my wrestling DVDs, like, cause remember they used to have the pay-per-views, and then they'll put it on DVD or they'll put it on tape, and I couldn't wait to go get it on tape. I was super excited, and then streaming came in. I remember at first it was the Red Box. They had the Red Box, then the Red Box came out, and then Netflix, like, boom, like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? Watching TV without commercials? Oh my goodness. So all these new ideas, all these new adventures, and somebody's going to come with something better than YouTube. Somebody's going to come with something better than Facebook. Somebody's going to come something better than TikTok. Somebody's going to come better with something better than Instagram. Somebody's going to come with something better. You know what I'm saying? Because the new generation always coming with new ideas. They coming out with new ideas and new things. So what you think is impossible now, what you think can't be done now, it can be done, and somebody would do it. Amazon came in and killed the game. Amazon came in and murdered the game. What? Bring it to your door? They're gonna bring it to your door same day. You order it, they bring it to your door the same day. Straight murdered the game. Killing the game. Amazon killing the game right now. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought that you'll be able to get online and run your business and have direct to consumer from your cell phone? Who would have ever thought that? Like, you don't, like, you literally don't have to leave your house to earn money. You literally can get on here, promote your products. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that it's not gonna be hurdles that you gotta overcome. I'm not saying that you don't have to be consistent. I'm not saying that it's gonna be overnight. I'm saying, who would have ever thought that you could create your website, get on your social media page. If you in New York, you talk to somebody in Japan that wants your products. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have ever thought that? So I'm saying, man, embrace your ideas. Focus on bringing out your creativity. Focus on bringing out your genius. You know, because all of us are genius at something. You might not be a genius at dribbling a ball. You might not be a genius in math. You might not be a genius in science. But you might be a genius at being an archaeologist. You know what I'm saying? You might be a genius in that field. But we all, I heard this one guy say like this, we all have Michael Jordan type talent in something. We all have Michael Jordan talent in something. In something. We all got Michael Jordan talent in something. And something. And something. You know what I'm saying? You got people who are awesome at math. I'm talking about genius. Like, the way that they can remember numbers and the way they can calculate numbers and do numbers. Oh my God. You be like, man, you got some people who are genius when it comes to science. You got people who are genius when it comes to making cars and electricity and plumbing, and you know what I'm saying? You got people who are geniuses in that. So we're all are geniuses at something. And I started this video about distractions. What's happening is you're being distracted from your genius. You're being distracted from your greatness. You're being distracted from yourself. You are being distracted from who you are. Only if you knew. Only if you knew. Only if you knew how dope, how awesome you were. But your mind is filled with politicians saving you. Your mind is filled with inner celebrity flaws. Your mind is filled with all this stuff. And you're not able to pull the greatness out of you. You're not able to pull, you know what I'm saying, that the dopeness that you got in you. We all are creators. We all can create things. We all can do things. You understand what I'm saying? So cut back. Just cut back. I'm not saying cut it all off. Cut back a little bit. Just cut back a little bit. Cut back a little bit on the entertainment. Cut back a little bit on the politics. And get in tune with yourself. Get to know yourself. And understand how powerful you are. You have to understand how powerful the mind is. Right? You got to understand how powerful the mind is. America. Watch this now. America was once an idea. It was once an idea. At one point in time, America didn't exist. It didn't exist at one point in time. It was an idea. China didn't exist at one point in time. It was an idea. Japan didn't exist at one period of time. It was an idea. France didn't exist at one period of time. It was an idea. Egypt didn't exist at one point in time. It was an idea. Cars, airplanes, social media, cell phones didn't exist at one point in time. It was an idea. And somebody or a group of bodies brought the idea into existence. And you have an idea that would impact, change the world, and if not change the world, it would change the condition of your life and your family life. I'm going to say that again. You have an idea that can change the world, and if not change the world, can change your condition and your family's condition. Say it one more time. You have an idea that can change the world, and if not change the world, it can change your condition and it can change your family's condition. Straight up. No, as they say, no cap, no lie, I'm not wailing. You have an idea. So I say sit down alone. Cut everything off and sit down alone. Write down some ideas. What are you passionate about? What do you care about? What is it that you're interested in? And write it down, because it could be multiple things. It could be multiple things that you are into. You could be into clothing and music at the same time. You could be into sports and art at the same time. But write down things that mean something to you. Hey man, I wanna help black people get reparations. That's something. I want to help black people get reparations. I want to help homeless people get off the streets and get homes. Write down something or things that mean something to you, and then from there, figure out how you're going to bring it into existence. Figure out how this idea that you have in your head, how you're going to bring it into existence. Figure out the people who can help you bring it into existence. Because we can't do everything alone. Some things we can do alone. Some things we are well capable of doing alone. But we can't do everything alone. We're going to need help for certain things. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need help. Right? And we're ready to come down to a conclusion of the 30-minute session. But I'm going to start doing these more often. The 30-minute sessions. I got to bring it back. I had stopped for a little bit. I was doing them at first. But I'm most definitely bringing these 30-minute sessions back to get the message out. You know what I'm saying? Of pushing positivity, self-empowerment. You know what I'm saying? Building ourselves up. You know, because a lot of you know that we are not living in our full potential. We're not living at 100%. A lot of us know that. You know it. You might not say it out loud, right? But you say it's like, man, you know what? I could be doing so much better than this. You know it? I could be doing so much better than what I'm doing. You know it. You know it. You know you creative. You know you a genius. We say, well, if I had the money, if I had the money, I can do this. If I had the money, I can do that. Right? And who say we can't get the money? Who say we can't earn the money? We can earn it. We just got to put our mind to because when you really, really, really want something, when you truly, I did a video on this. When you truly want something, I mean, you really want it. You got a burning desire for it. Not just a desire, but a burning desire. Like, I can't live without this thing. You're going to make it happen. You're going to bring it into existence. You're going to figure it out. So I challenge you and I challenge myself for us to live in our full potential, to walk in our full potential, to not die with our ideas, to not die with our dreams. We don't want to die with it. I heard a man say, you want to die empty. Meaning that you did everything that you possibly could do, everything that you wanted to do, that you brought all your dreams into existence, that you even help other people bring their dreams into existence. We want to live life to the fullest. And the way that we do that is not being distracted, once again, by entertainment, politicians, all that stuff. We focus on living our life. Like Bob Proctor always say, you can create your own economy. You can create your own world. America did it. Japan did it. Mexico did it. Spain did it. Nigeria did it. Ethiopia did it. Haiti did it. You can create your own world too. Don't think it's just limited to certain people, that only certain people can create their own world and create their own economies. You can too. They bleed just like you bleed. They're gonna die just like you're gonna die. Like I said, they might be a genius at this, they might be a genius at that, but you a genius at something. And go check that video out. I just did that video. It's like a quick 5-minute video. Go check that video out. You know what I'm saying? And we got like 5 more minutes on this live. So if you like to get any body oils, wristbands, peace shirts, any products, go to ATPC Motivates ConstantContactSites.com. Go over there. That's where you can order your products at, and you can get one-on-one consultation with me, right? I help people build up powerful, positive mindsets, right? So you can go over there. Also, if you like to get exclusive content, go to Andrew the Promised Child Patreon. Go over there and become a member. I got a $5 tier, I got a $10 tier, and I also have a $25 tier. Also, follow me on Instagram at Promised Child Inspires. TikTok, Promised Child 1 Motivates _ if I'm not mistaken. Facebook, Promised Child. Get over there. Twitter, Promised Child TV, or X, Promised Child TV. Make sure you share this live. Subscribe, like, share, leave a comment below. You know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this live. Let me know what you think, you know. Share it to your friends. Share it to your cousins. Share it to your brothers. Share it to anybody you can think of. Make sure you share. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you and I appreciate you for tuning in. I got more videos that I'm going to be dropping. I got more clips that I need to chop up, you know. And just remember that you're awesome. And I'm not just, that's not cliche. I'm not just saying that just to say that. I know you hear a lot of people say that like, oh, I heard that. I don't feel so awesome. But you're awesome. You're powerful. Oh, I don't feel so powerful. No, you're powerful. You know what I'm saying? You're great. You're all that good stuff. You know, you all that good stuff. Forget what anybody else saying. Negativity. They talking junk about you. They trying to, whatever. People gonna talk. Me and somebody was laughing about this the other day, man. Like, you can't stop people from talking. You can't stop people from talking bad about you. You can't stop people from thinking that. You can't stop it. So don't pay no attention to it, because it don't matter. Look, they're going to talk about you whether you're rich. They're going to talk about you whether you're broke. You know what I'm saying? They're going to talk about you whether you're happy. They're going to talk about you whether you're sad. They're going to talk about you whether your clothes fresh. They're going to talk about you whether your clothes is bad. It don't matter. They're going to talk with, look, people, miserable people, are going to always figure out something negative to say about you. And I'm just telling you, you're powerful, you're awesome, you're great. You can do all things if you put your mind to it. That's what I'm telling you. We got 2 more minutes, but you can do all things. All things. Remember that. You can do all things. There's nothing that you can't do. Nothing that you can't do. All things are possible to those who believe. Straight up. Real talk. All things are possible to those who believe. We can do all things. You know what I'm saying? And say that to yourself before I let you go. Right? We got 1 more minute. Say that to yourself over and over and over and over and over again. I want you to say it to yourself 10,000 times. Say, all things are possible. I can do all things. All things are possible. I can do all things. Say it 10,000 times to yourself. Write it down on a piece of paper. Say it to yourself. Put it in your phone. Keep saying it over and 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 over again. Keep on saying it. You know what I'm saying? Keep on saying it. All right? So get on over to that Patreon to get those exclusive videos. I got interviews over there. I got some great content over there for you to go check out. Make sure you get over there. Like I said, $5 tier, $10 tier, and the $25 tier. Make sure you get over there. Instagram, Promise Child Spies. Make sure you go give a follow over there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go handle that. You did? Peace.